Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Welcome to eCommerce and Dropshipping podcast. It's your boy Adele back again with another episode. Before we dive in, I want to address something real quick. If you've been following me for a while, you've probably noticed I've been quiet these past few months. I've had a lot going on behind the scenes, mentally, financially, and just life in general. Being a solopreneur, a parent, and someone who's been in this game for 10 years, it takes a toll. I needed space to reset, to think, and to figure out where I stand, not just in business, but in life in general. But I'm back, and I'm not here to sell you some dream. I'm here to give you the realest, no-fluff dropshipping content you will find in 2025. And it's going to really, really help you. This podcast series is my way of reconnecting with everything I've learned, everything I'm still learning, and things that I'm trying to pass to other people like you, people who want to build something that's actually working and something that will last. So, with that said, let's jump into today's episode, which is all about dropshipping, e-commerce, and all of that stuff. But the main thing is dropshipping still worth it in 2025? This is the question I've been getting every year, but things have changed since last year or the last few months of 2024 with AI and everything that's been happening. The short answer is yeah, it is. But now, how you could use dropshipping as a way to making money is changing. Things are changing slightly, and to be quite honest, there's quite a lot of changes. See, dropshipping isn't dead; it's just grown up. The easy days of setting up a general store, running $5 Facebook ads, and waking up to a sale or sales, that era is over. It's finished, done. Customers are smarter and they know exactly what they're after. The platforms are stricter as well, like Meta ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads. And honestly, most beginners are just following outdated strategies from back in 2018, 19 from YouTube videos. Here is the truth though. The global dropshipping market is still growing at a faster speed. It's projected to pass 460 billion this year in 2025. People are still buying like crazy online. That hasn't changed. What's changed is how they buy and who they buy from. They're not buying from stores, they're buying from a brand. So you have to build a brand, They're buying from creators, they're buying from people they trust, or at least people who show up with clarity, intention, and a solid offer. So if you're asking, is dropshipping worth it? You have to understand the real question is, am I willing to do it in the new way? So what's the new way? Number one, shipping expectations are higher. People don't want to wait 14 days anymore. If you're still relying purely on AliExpress, you're going to get smoked. You need agents, you need fulfillment centers, or at least you need to be transparent and position your shipping delay as a feature, not a bug. Number two, marketing. Paid ads are more expensive than ever. CPMs are up. TikTok is saturated with garbage creatives, and most people are just copying each other with no real thought at all. But here is the flip side. Most people suck at content. If you can learn how to grab attention, tell a story, and hit an emotional nerve, you will print money like crazy. And I'm telling you this, you will. Number three, you have to make sure your product market fit is great, or you have to, um, find product market fit. Like you make sure that your product really, there is demand for the product that you're trying to sell. You can't just sell a product. You need to have a story behind it. You need to make it into a brand. So you need a reason why it exists. Why now? Why you? If you're just picking random products and hoping the algorithm does the work, you're gambling. You're not building a brand. You're not building a Shopify dropshipping brand. So now let's talk tariffs in the United States. Import laws are tightening as well. Low-cost imports from China are under so much scrutiny, so much fire. It's actually affecting people running high-volume Chinese source stores. And there's a lot of dropshippers out there that are really, really struggling at the moment. They've lost a lot of money. So if you're thinking long-term, you will get caught. If you are not adapting or finding local suppliers or hybrid fulfillments, or at least plan for change, you will get left behind. Things are moving at a faster speed. But look, I don't want to scare you or tell you that, this is all changing and you might not be able to keep up. But here is the real upside. If you take this dropshipping business seriously, you're ahead of 95% of people in the game. Most people aren't willing to build a real brand anymore. Most people don't study copywriting. Most people won't test offers or understand why a hook works. They just chase the next winning product on TikTok or on Facebook ads or Meta ads, and they get burnt out and they just quit because they think it's not working or the CPMs are high or it just costs too much to run ads. And a lot of people are quitting, which is good for those of you who are serious about running a serious business, a real brand that potentially could be sold for millions and millions of dollars. If you're listening to this, you want to hear the truth. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to tell it to you exactly as it is. Dropshipping still works, but dropshipping as a shortcut, that's dead. It's gone. I'm telling you the truth right now. So let's build a machine, one that attracts attention, earns trust, and delivers value without needing the 50% off and fake urgency timers. A real brand, a real business, one you can be proud of. That's what this whole podcast series is about. This is what we're heading towards in the next 2025 and 2026 and so on. So the next episode, we're going to be diving into the top dropshipping niches for 2025 based on actual market trends, not recycled advice. So listen up, and the next episode is going to be really, really, really full of value. So once again, thanks for being here. Thanks for your patience these past few months. Those of you who's been sending me messages on Instagram about what happened to the podcast, when are you coming back? I really, really appreciate your being a listener on this podcast. I value your giving me your ear. So thank you so much once again. And if you have any questions, obviously always click on the link below and reach out to me on Instagram, and I'll answer your DMs. I always do. So let's go build something worth talking about. And just before you go, if you want the exact system I'm using to build a lean, profitable dropshipping brand in 2025, grab your copy of the Lean Ecom Blueprint. It's 100% free, it's direct, and it shows you how to launch smarter without wasting money on ads or random tools. So click the link below this episode to get instant access. No hype, just a real strategy. So let's get it. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.